bet. Let me see where we at. Community gathering. I do this all the time. Community gathering. I'm gonna do. Oh nah. We need that G to be capitalized. There we go. Boom. Community gathering. I'm gonna type in God DNA. Ooh, that's the topic we on tonight, baby. Damn. It's a trip. That's the topic we on tonight. Let me see. God DNA. Boom. Let me pin that real quick. Boom. Alright, we good. What's popping, y'all? Grand. How everybody feeling? How everybody feeling? God DNA. Grand. Haha, we tapping in. Yeah. Going brazy tonight. Let me see. What's going on? Everybody feeling? Everybody good? Y'all know how we do, man. We gonna vibe out. Matter of fact, let me get the sound bowl. Can't forget the sound bowl. Grand. I pray everyone is feeling amazing. Pray everyone is feeling great. We about to vibe out real quick. Let everybody come on in. Go ahead and get your oodles and noodles. Roll up. Make your Kool-Aid. Get your fruit. Hey, can everybody hear me? Y'all can hear me good? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me? Can everybody hear me? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. All right, so y'all can hear me. All right, boo. All right, bet everybody can hear me. I just wanted to make sure I just set up the phone different from the other live. So, yeah, we finna vibe out though. Look, go ahead and get your oodles and noodles. Go ahead and get the grapes, the fruit, the Kool-Aid. Y'all know how we do it. Finna vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I didn't, darling, I'm sorry. Look, if I ain't say. Oh, you know what? We ain't even gonna do that. I'm finna play that Gold Roses. Everybody wanna hear that Gold Roses. Everybody like them Gold Roses, so I'm gonna play that Gold Roses. Y'all forgive me, man. I got you. Play that Gold Roses, man. Yeah, see Look, it's gold roses in my bathtub. Water hot, Epsom salt with some essential rubs. It's gold roses on my floor too. I walk God, might as well paint my floor blue. It's gold roses in my bedroom. Bandanas hanging down, that's my red room. It's gold roses in my kitchen too. Everything I cook is vegan, ain't no chicken soup. Look, I write my goals and follow through, cause that's my focus. I mean my goals halfway, cause that's the local. If that shit destroy my peace, I don't care what that is. Grab the light, burn some sage, I don't know what that is. It's all good, keep it moving, keep that vibe right. Make sure you meditate, keep that mind right. Burn some sage, keep it moving, keep that vibe right. Make sure you meditate to keep that mind right. It's gold roses in my bathtub. Water hot, that's a salt, but some essential rub. It's gold roses on my floor too. I walk God, might as well paint my floor blue. It's gold roses in my bedroom. Bandanas hanging down, that's my red room. It's gold roses in my kitchen too. Everything I cook is vegan, ain't no chicken soup. All my niggas breathe in. All my niggas breathe out. Hey, burn some Palo Santo, huh? Look. Hey, take a break and smell the flowers while you still can. Better tell your folks you love them while you still can. It's gold roses in my blunt when I smoke too. Spiritual practice with these songs make me float too. These next 3 days I ain't eating, see I'm fasting. Feeling closer to my God, I got passion. See I used to carry hate, but I got past it. So much pain up in my heart, it had me lashing. Rosemary on my temples, hit with migraines. It's an honor being of service, that's on my name. A God amongst men, you can't touch me now. Controlling all my urges, you can't fuck me now. It's gold roses in my bathtub. Water hot, Epsom salt with some essential rub. It's gold roses on my floor too. I want God, you might as well pay my flow blue. It's gold roses in my bedroom. Bandanas hanging down, that's my red room. It's gold roses in my kitchen too. Everything I cook is vegan, ain't no chicken soup. A God amongst men, you can't touch me now. Controlling all my urges, you can't fuck me out. A God amongst men, you can't touch me now. Controlling all my urges, you can't fuck me now.
Yo. I pray everyone is doing amazing. Y'all know how we do. We're going to vibe out real quick. This Dragon's Blood, regulate the negative energy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying it's negative energy, but y'all know what I'm mean. Listen, man, y'all know what's going on.
I'm feeling close to the God. I'm feeling close to the God. I'm feeling close to the God. Look, I'm feeling close to the me. I wake up and burn my sage in the morning. I sit back and close my eyes and feel the energy flowing. I turn vegan. Yeah, I changed my diet. I enjoy my pork and beans, but it was too many dying. I started reading too. I started learning truth. Understand a lot of shit I learned, it wasn't true. I started wanting land, attending the flowers. I started setting some intentions before I hop in the shower. I'm feeling close to the God. I'm feeling close to the God. I'm feeling close to the God. Look, I'm feeling close to the me. I started meditating. I started finding peace. I stopped believing in the sky. Started believing me. I don't really smoke weed. See, I smoke herbs now. Chamomile and lavender, so calm your nerves now. I started healing trauma, like shadow work. Ain't really had much growing up, so yeah, I did some dirt. But you see, I still forgive myself. I had to look up in the mirror, I had to heal myself. I had to understand my thoughts were powerful, nigga. I made sure I spoke my goals like every hourly, nigga. See, at this moment now, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will find me as long as I stay on track. Whew. I'm feeling close to the God. 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 I'm feeling close to the God Look, I'm feeling closer to me, creating wealth for these generations. I'ma speak the truth, I'ma touch their heart, you can feel my penetration. I'ma make sure they remember this name. Even though I'm fully healed, I'ma still remember the pain. But it's okay though, I'm a god, bro. Energy can't be destroyed, I'm alive, bro. Now I understand what you focus on, grow big. I focused on getting a million, and I damn sure did. Now just focus, bro. Just focus, bro. Your life is your state of mind. Keep hoping, bro. Now just focus, bro. Keep focused, bro. Your life is your state of mind. Keep hoping, bro. I'm feeling closer to God.
What you focus on, grow big. Yeah.
I'm feeling closer to God. I'm feeling closer to God. And day by day, I'ma get closer to that. And I'ma forever be there. As I think it, as I speak it, as I write it, so it shall be. I am.
Ooh-wee. Hey, look, I know that was some heat, but listen, I'm gonna play one more song and then we're gonna dive in, all right? Y'all know we gotta vibe out. Get your oodles and noodles. If you finna roll up, roll up. Make your Kool-Aid. You feel me? Get the fruits. Make a quick salad real quick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Real quickity split. You feel me? I'm gonna play one more song. I just made this song a couple days ago, man. I hope y'all like it, man. I hope y'all like my song, man. I hope y'all like it.
Yeah.
Then we gonna dive in. You feel what I'm saying?
Look, see, yeah.
Let's get some smart ass poems.
Look, see how you do anything, it's how you do everything. I gave 'em all, what else to give? That shit'll drive me insane. Yeah, I've been up in them streets, I got rank, I got stain. See, I love to play chess, but I can't lose, not a game. If we ain't vibrating the same, then why the hell is you staying? See how words become them curses, better watch what you saying. Yeah, you know this shit a game, so why the hell is you playing? You know heaven in your mind, so what the hell is you praying? The Lord God has said this man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil, yet he might reach out his hand and eat from the tree of life and live forever. He called the name of the place Pineal, saying, I have seen God face to face, and yet my life has been preserved. The light of the body is in the eye. Therefore, if your eye is clear, your whole body will be full of light. The kingdom of God does not come with observation, nor will they say here it is or there it is. So remember, the kingdom of God is within you. This then is the message which we have heard from him, and they have cleared to you. God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. Yet darkness and light come from me. I have said ye are God, sons of the Most High, but you shall die like mere men and fall like the princes. When two or more are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. I said when two or more are gathered in my name. I say, oh, I mean, I shall leave as I come. Look, see how you do anything, it's how you do everything. I gave 'em all, what else to give? That shit'll drive me insane. Yeah, I've been up in them streets, I got rank, I got stain. See, I love to play chess, but I can't lose, not a game. Unlocking DNA, the only constant is change. Better learn to hear yourself cry and grow through the pain. You in control of your own life, so better watch what you say. You see the devil lies in details, better watch what you pray.
Hey, man, that was some new shit I had recorded, last week, man. I hope y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you didn't listen to the song, but you listened to the song. I pray that you didn't listen to what I was saying, but you listened to what I was speaking. All right. Look, man, how everybody doing, man? I pray everybody is doing amazing. We got a powerful live tonight, man. A quick little, of course, I got my own little subject I want to speak on real quick. I do want to do a disclaimer for those that have never been into the community gatherings. The community gathering is just that, it's the community gathering and expressing themselves. We could talk about anything and everything. All right. If you have any questions, please put the questions in the question mark. If you want to join me on my live, all you got to do is request and I'm going to get to you. All right. Pray everyone is doing amazing. Y'all know how I like to start off, man. We're going to jump into, meditation real quick, 30 seconds to a minute. Then we're going to jump into prayer. Then we're going to jump into the subject. Then we're going to jump into the community gathering. Now, for those that don't know, this right here is my third eye sound bowl. It is made out of crystal. So this right here, this crystal is tuned at the hertz of the pineal gland. All right. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. As we do this, we're going to breathe in our nose and out of our nose, not through our mouth. Why? Because we want to be able to control this flesh. Why? Because we are spiritual beings. We are soul beings, and this flesh is nothing but a vehicle. Okay. So let's jump into it. All right. I would like to give honor and thanks to the powers that be, that have connected every being that is on this live, that every being that may have crossed path or will cross path during this live. I want to give honor and thanks to the powers that be that have given me the ability to obtain knowledge and convert this knowledge into wisdom to not only teach myself, but the people, places, and things around me. I send that same energy out to every being on this live and every being that will watch this live to also be able to obtain this knowledge and convert this knowledge into wisdom and not only teach themselves, but the people, places, and things around them. I give honor and thanks, and I speak life and power into the powers that be. Ashe, Asheo, amen, and whatever else you shall subscribe to. Pray everyone is doing amazing tonight. How is everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling? We got a nice little powerful little situation going on. As y'all can see, the title is God DNA. So I'm recording off my other phone right here. So if y'all see me going back and forth, just know I'm recording from my other phone for Facebook and and YouTube and the other platforms. All right, because when I get done recording this, it just popped right up on Instagram. But I also want to be able to upload off YouTube and Facebook and et cetera, because, you know, again, I'm not here to teach y'all nothing new. I'm just here to help you remember who you are. So as y'all can see, man, again, real quick, for the people that may have just joined the community gatherings that, you know, that don't know about the community gatherings, if you have any questions, please put the question in the question mark request. If you want to join the live with me and want to have a conversation and a dialogue and vibe through this portal, okay, all you got to do is request the video and we're going to dive in. All right. So boom, God DNA. Ooh, wait, God DNA, God DNA. First and foremost, I'm going to say this. Now, for those that don't agree, and if your insecurities is probably going to hit you over the head, I advise you to please leave, all right? But God DNA, the black woman, the carbon woman is God. Now, I am not saying that all beings, all women, all divine feminine, you know, all women don't have the divine feminine within them. So be it. But genetically, spiritually, historically, all of these are facts. These are proven facts. Again, the black woman is God. Now, for those that subscribe to other gods, listen, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. Your God gonna have to move over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to scoot over real quick as we dive in on this subject real quick. The black woman is God. All the women that is on this and that will watch this, I need y'all to understand that you all have the power to multiply any and everything. You all have the power to multiply any and everything. When a man or any other being that is not carbon disrespects a carbon woman, you are disrespecting everything. Why? Because everything comes from the womb of a carbon being. God DNA. Now we're gonna dive. Listen, we're gonna dive into it. Listen, you know, I know some of the women on here, they feeling themselves, but that's why I'm telling you, because I want you to feel yourself. I want you to feel empowered. That's the purpose. Because you are such, and so it shall be. When we go back in ancient times, we have to really study the position, the powerful position of the carbon being, of the carbon womb man, right? Their duty was to create the throne for man. Now, I'm not speaking about like physically. I'm speaking more esoteric, right? The duty of a carbon woman was to create the throne for the man. What does that mean? That means that we literally get our salvation and our blessings, for lack of better words, from the carbon woman. So through this, this is the integral side of the powerful position of the black woman, because beyond that, because through the integral, that's when we become gods. But beyond that, we are nothing but the children of you all. That's why, you know, even in the Bible, right? Even in the ancient texts of the Christianity Bible, right? It speaks about how woman was created from the rib of man, but actually it was reversed. And right here, I'm speaking more physical. You know what I'm saying? A little less esoteric. What do I mean by that? For a lot of women that don't know this, there is a small sac that is located literally inside, literally right behind the rib cage. This small sac literally holds semen. Semen? Yes, semen, the same semen that men can produce. That's where this whole quote unquote Virgin Mary come from. Although it's more esoteric and it's more deeper than parables, but the reason of parables is because it has different meanings. It has different meanings. It had different breakdowns, different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And it breaks down. Like one scripture could break down to so many parables, but yet it is all truth. It is all truth. Now, I ain't talking about no surface level bullshit either, y'all. All right. So please know that. Now, when we go back to this, so basically, in a sense, we come from the carbon woman, right? And whatever is given to this carbon woman, she multiplies. Now, I need y'all to understand something, right? To all my women that's on here, there's this scripture, right? It says that Proverbs 25 and 24. Again, if y'all see me looking, I got another camera that I'm recording on. So listen, it says Proverbs 25 and 24. It says, it's better to live on a corner of the roof than to share a house with a quarrelsome wife. That alone, that scripture alone emphasizes the power of a carbon woman, of the woman. That means that as a woman, you have the power to create heaven and or hell for other beings. Proverbs 25 and 4 says, better to live on a corner of the roof of a house, of a roof, than to share a house with a quarrelsome wife. You have the power to create heaven and or hell for all beings in your presence. That's how powerful you are. For a man to be in your presence, you have the power for that man to even stand up straight and or slouch over. You have the power to have that man believe, even though he probably can't even go to space and he'll never get to NASA. You have the power for that man to believe that he can be an astronaut by just speaking to him, speaking life and power into that man. This is how powerful you women are. The only reason why I'm emphasizing this and why I'm touching on this first is because I need y'all to understand that God DNA. When it comes to God DNA, when I say everything and anything comes from the black woman, that means you have the power to create a being that looks like you and or that doesn't. Let him who has eyes see. Let him who have eyes see. You have the power. This is what they call the Eve gene. Hello. I know some of us know about that. This is what they call the Eve gene. The power to create someone that looks like you, but yet that doesn't. But all at the same time is you. Not that you created everything, but yet you are connected to everything. The Eve gene is the only gene that the carbon woman possess. Now, when it comes to the God DNA, now we got to speak about all beings, because again, we come from you. Everything comes from you. So if you possess the God DNA, and I'm the one that have seeked from the spiritual realm to this physical realm, I have seeked the womb, and I come from that womb. That means that your DNA, your chromosome, your physiology, your psychology has been passed down into me. So that means if I'm created in your image, am I not like you? Now, real quick. I also want to speak on something real quick before I dive more into God DNA. I do want to put out there that woman and man, divine masculine, I'm not even going to say man and woman, divine feminine and divine masculine, those two energies create God. It creates all knowing. It creates all being. It creates everything, but yet nothing. So when we dive into the God DNA, we have to understand that memory is also stored within the DNA. What do I mean by that? Memory is stored within the DNA, right? So when we have a child, we pass down the physiology and the psychology and the psychology's traits that we possess. So one of the biggest sicknesses that we as carbon beings have, and one of the things that keep us dormant, is fear. And just on a minuscule level, when we pass down these DNAs from us, when we pass down this DNA from the child, this is what I mean by memory. Memory is stored within the DNA. This child could be scared of water. This child could be scared to swim. Why? He's never swam in his life. Why? Because the DNA of, let's say, your great grandfather may have drowned, but your grandmother may have drowned, but survived, accumulated you, and now you have that fear, that memory of that drowning, and now you're scared to swim. This is called a subconscious memory vault. Again, if y'all see me going back and forth, I'm also recording here for the other platforms. All right, so forgive me if I'm not making eye contact with you all. Just know I'm making eye contact with you all as well. So we have to understand that because of the memory that is stored within the DNA and is passed down, this is why it's very important, why we must cleanse, why we must meditate. Because not only, a lot of us, we say that, oh yeah, we get, we get everything from our ancestors. We get all the good shit from our ancestors, but we also get the things that, and for lack of better words, the bad things from our ancestors as well. Like some of us literally are chosen to come down here to clean up the ancestry bloodline, to get to break like what they call generational curses. Some of us is called down here to break generational curses. Some of us are called down here in the bloodline that we may enter through to clean up different karmic debts. Some of us is brought down here because to create generational wealth. And I'm not talking about money and, you know what I'm saying, like man-made money. I'm talking about some of us are called down here to buy land, to buy 100 acres of land, to become self-sufficient. Because somewhere in our bloodline, we have been programmed and indoctrinated to have our hand out and depend on beings outside of us. And I always say that the government, I always say that there are beings out here that will not, and that would do any and everything in their power to keep you dormant. They will not ever put you in a position to be able to heal yourself. They will not put you in a position to be able to create any kind of generational wealth, to teach yourself, to not only lead yourself, but also lead your community. It's a psychological warfare. And so then when we go into when we break down the God DNA, listen, y'all be patient. Y'all know I'm dive in. Come on now. Y'all know I'm finna dive in. So when it comes to the God DNA and the memory that's stored into the DNA, let's dive a little deeper. It's a psychological warfare. This is the reason why they do not allow images of carbon beings publicly, because these images will then awaken and reconnect and reconnect the DNA that lies dormant inside of us. What do I mean? Superman, you will never see Superman being a carbon being. You will never see Superman being carbon, being a neuromelanated being. You will never see the Hulk before he turns green into a carbonated being, because they know who we are. They know who we are. They know once we see this imagery, what it's going to do is the memory that's stored within our DNA is going to unlock. We're going to be like, whoa, the Superman's a neuromelanated carbon being. Oh, he can fly? He can teleport? He can see through things? He can read minds? Oh, I can do the same thing. This is what they don't want you to know. See, they know how powerful you are. They know how powerful you are. Even when it comes to the Hulk. When the Hulk turns green, that's symbolism of us. Why? Because we're not naturally brown. We're naturally green, red, and blue. We are naturally, where y'all think this Avatar, the movie Avatar, is coming from? What do y'all think? Y'all think they just pulling this shit out of their minds, their imagination? The most powerful thing we have, the most powerful nation we have is imagination. So that means whatever imagination that comes inside of your nation, when you standing on demonstration, where you think it come from? It has to be true. It had to come from somewhere. Anything that manifests in this physical realm was first manifested in the spiritual realm. And vice versa. Every time I go into the sun, I glow red. Every single time. It's people that are so black, they're blue. God, DNA. See, they know how powerful you are. But they don't want you to know that. My bad, y'all. I gotta adjust my other phone real quick. They know how powerful you are. And then when it comes to the imagery, I'm even break down the imagery of the programming that they give us to keep our DNA dormant. And when our DNA is dormant, what do they like to call it? They like to call it junk DNA. Yet there is no such thing as junk DNA. There is no such thing as junk DNA. This DNA, this junk, quote unquote, DNA is just chromosomes and DNA strands that has yet been unlocked and healed because they have been cut. But yet when they weave back together, you will have the power, you will have the potential power of 50 gods, of 50 Supermans, 100 Hulks. What? Superman ain't got shit on you. Carbon woman, neuromelanated being, man. The Hulk ain't got nothing on you. When the Hulk got quote unquote poisoned by what? He got poisoned by what? What was it? The gamma. They say gamma is poison. Gamma is poison, but yet our brain could literally, we can meditate and our brain could literally be in a frequency of gamma waves. Gamma waves is when you become powerful. Gamma waves is when DNA starts to unlock and you start tapping into your superhero powers. Man, come on, man. Y'all ain't listening to me. I'm talking about God DNA right now. The carbon woman is God. Divine feminine and divine masculine together creates God. Yet we come from the womb. Man, come on, man. Y'all ain't listening to me now. I'm just over here going off. Y'all ain't listening to me. There is nothing more powerful than you. There is nothing more powerful than you. See, once your DNA start to heal and it start to weave back together, the physical body will then follow the electric power and then it will start following the higher form of energy. And then when your DNA and the physical body start literally vibrating on the highest form of energy, what you think? Why your dream converts into actual answers. Whatever questions that you have, your dreams will literally answer them. Come on, man. This is why they're doing everything possible to keep your DNA dormant. Why? Because they know how powerful you are. You cannot, it's impossible to kill DNA. Listen to the terms that I'm using. This is the reason why I keep saying they're trying to keep your DNA dormant. They're trying to keep your DNA junk DNA. Why? Because you cannot kill DNA. It's impossible. Well, let me not say that. It's impossible to kill our DNA. All that happens is that the energy manifests in a higher form and to withstand any and everything that they try to do to kill us off, to keep us dormant. What do I mean by that? I'm going to say this again. You cannot kill DNA. All that is done is that the DNA, the energy of the DNA, it manifests in a higher form to withstand any and everything that they do. What do I mean by that? Let's speak about GMO for a second, right? Some of us, if not most of us, if not all of us, had some form of GMO before we were knowledgeable of what GMO is. Remember what I said. Memory is stored into the DNA. But see, you cannot kill DNA. All that is done is that the energy manifests in a higher form. It manifests in a higher form to withstand any and everything. So that means when you eat when you eat something that's GMO, right? Your DNA starts to transcribe this information, this foreign substance. And so now, when your DNA and your chromosomes is passed down to your children, to your kids, now if they slip up and eat GMO, if they eat GMO, the GMO cannot necessarily impact them as much as before your DNA even knew what GMO was. Chemtrails. They spraying chemicals in the body. They spraying chemicals in the air, and we breathe this in every single day. We breathe in chemtrails every single day. We breathe in these little Mungellans, these robotic, microscopic, insectal, whatever they spray, we breathe it in. We breathe it in every single day. What do you think that's happening to our DNA? It's impossible to say that our DNA is staying dormant. Why do I say that? It's because they're doing everything in their power to destroy us. They're doing everything in their power to destroy and keep our DNA dormant, but yet we still rise. Why you think I always say divine rising? Why you think I'm always saying grand rising and it's 6 p.m. in the afternoon? Why? Because we are forever rising. We will forever rise. Even with the chemtrails, with the Mungellans. If you want to really know if you got Mungellans processed inside of your body, here's an experiment for you. You can go to the store. You can get some organic, all natural cranberry juice. Also, get some rubbing alcohol, right? Go home, gargle with the cranberry juice. Gargle with the cranberry juice for like 5 minutes. Within 3 minutes, as you're swishing this cranberry juice around in your mouth, you're going to feel some shit moving around as you're swishing the cranberry juice in your mouth. You're going to feel some shit swishing around in your mouth as you're swishing the cranberry juice. I want you to get a little bowl or a cup, right? Something that you can completely see. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, get like a little plate, a flat plate. Spit the cranberry. Do not swallow this shit. Spit the cranberry juice out on the plate, right? You're going to see some thick black. You're going to see a thick black. You're going to see some thick black shit. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to take the alcohol and you're going to pour a little bit on the black substance that come out your mouth. Watch how that motherfucker going to keep moving. It's going to instantly just start moving. What the hell is that? That's the Mungellans that's we breathing in. They're trying to do any and everything in their power to keep us dormant, to not tap into our God DNA, but yet we still rise. You have to understand that neuromelanin is never forgotten. All it does, it transplants itself into another body with the same memory. All you have to do is obtain the key. All you have to do is remember who you are. This is why I always say when I'm on here, I'm not here telling y'all nothing new. I'm not on here telling y'all nothing that y'all don't already know. I'm just here to help you remember who you are. I'm just here to help you remember who the hell you are. God DNA. Let me see some numbers real quick. Let me make sure I ain't talking to myself. Let me see some 666 or some 333s or some 222s or some 999s real quick. You feel me? Word to moms, B. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're gonna burn this dragon blood sage real quickly split. You feel me? Let me see some numbers. Let me make sure I ain't out here talking to myself. You feel me? Word to moms, B. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me see some. Oh, shit. I'm a little too excited. I'm just passionate about this shit, man. We the gods of this realm. We created everything. We connected to everything. I don't know where they came from. Man, listen. That's why I say, listen, do not hit my phone unless you're really trying to go to war. Don't get me wrong. When the Black Lives Matter stuff started happening, I was out there. Fucking right. My intentions, they was right. I was out there. Yeah. I was out there. I was out there thugging too. But it's like, man, listen. It's simple as this. You cannot expect peace. You cannot expect peace from beings that only know war, that only knows chaos, that only knows confusion. Let me see what y'all saying real quick. I don't see no numbers. I asked y'all to drop some numbers. I must be talking to myself real good. I must be talking to myself because I don't see no numbers on here. Let me scroll up. Oh, okay, I see some numbers. Okay. All right. They finna say, oh, man, he tripped. Nah, I ain't tripping. I see the numbers, y'all. I see the numbers, man. I just want to tap in real quick. Yeah, man. God DNA. So when we think about God DNA, right? When we think about the memory that is stored within our DNA, when we start remembering who we are, think about it in the simplest form, right? When you think about the computer holds memory. The computer and the memory card, the motherboard, is literally a replica. It's replicated based off the body, based off the mind, based off the DNA. Why do I say that? Because once you reprogram yourself, you actually remember who you are and you'll become more powerful. You will become more powerful than these machines that they creating to control you. The machines will fuck around and be scared of you. God DNA. There is nothing more powerful than you. So let's go back to imagery programming real quick. Give me 5 more minutes and we're gonna dive into the community gathering. Give me 5 more minutes, then we're gonna dive into the community gathering, all right? So when we go back to the imagery programming, imagery has a big influence on our subconscious and our conscious mind, our DNA, our vibration, our frequency, right? We have to understand something. And this is gonna tie in with the God DNA. When it comes to imagery, right? I'm about to dive into quantum jumping. For those that don't know what quantum jumping is, you can do your own research. But what I'm about to do is I'm about to dive into the quantum jump of learning something that you thought you didn't know, but yet you ain't do nothing but remember. In a sense, quantum jumping is being taught something one time, and from there, you know how to do it. Seeing something and being able to know how to do it without even doing it from the jump. God DNA. What do I mean by that? So just a couple moments ago, I spoke about how the computer has memory, right? Whatever you program that computer is going to forever be in that computer. I don't care if you deprogram it. I don't care if you, whatever the case may be, it's going to forever be in that memory card. It's going to forever be in that computer. So when it comes to quantum jumping, when it comes to learning something that you thought you didn't know, but yet you do know, and all you did was just remember, think about it like this. Okay, prime example, The Matrix. If y'all watch The Matrix, right? The first Matrix. And it was the Kung Fu scene. Neo was like, I don't know Kung Fu. But Buddy was like, you do know Kung Fu. All he had to do was program his mind. That's called quantum jumping. When you don't know something that you think you didn't know, and then you see it being done without even doing it, you're just watching it being done. That right there is called a programming. You're programming your computer without even knowing the who, what, when's, where, and how. All you know how to you just know how to do this, boom, boom, light the match, close it, and that's it. But yet, because of the quantum jump, because of the information that is already stored inside of your DNA, you know how to do it, but you know how to do it your own way. That's why if you learn something, right? If you learn something, and once you obtain that knowledge and the wisdom on how to do it, you take that knowledge and you implement it your own way. That's called quantum jumping. Another form of quantum jumping, tapping into the DNA, is, let's say you want to learn something that you think you didn't know, right? Let's say you did, same as the Matrix. The best thing for you to do is lay back, right? Lay down flat. And before you close your eyes, set your intentions. Set your intentions, say, I want to learn this. Now, when you set your intentions and you say, I want to learn this, close your eyes. As you close your eyes, when you close your eyes, you become one with everything. Because when your eyes are open, I'm not looking at this speaker and saying, oh, this speaker is separate from me. No, when I close my eyes, now there is no speaker. I am one with the speaker. I am one with any and everything that's in my room right now. Nothing exists, but yet everything exists. I am attached to nothing, yet connected to everything when I close my eyes. So when I close my eyes, now I am tapping into the unifield. The unifield is where everything and all things, all possibilities exist. So when I close my eyes and I'm tapping into the unifield, now I'm gonna start asking questions. Let's say I'm trying to figure out how to light this match, right? What is the first thing shall I do? Of course, we got to pick the match up. The next thing we have to do is what? How do we start the fire? How do we take the match out of the box? How do we know which side to strike the match on? What I'm doing is I'm just implementing and illustrating certain questions that when you tap into the unifield, you want to ask. So once you ask these questions, the answer is going to come to you. The instructions are going to come to you. You're going to remember how to do it. Quantum jumping. This is tapping into the DNA. This is tapping into the memory of the DNA of something that you thought you didn't know, but yet you knew. All you got to do is remember. All of these things that you feel like you don't know is already programmed inside of your DNA. God DNA. This is why imagery is important, because it invokes the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. I'm going to say this again. Imagery is important because it invokes the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. The right hemisphere of the brain is admiring the art and the creativity of whatever the imagery is. The left hemisphere of the brain is used to manifest from the hippocampus, which is the memory, It manifests from the hippocampus of the brain, the memory of the story behind the image. This is why they will never show you Superman being a black carbon neuromelanated being. Because once they give you that imagery, the right hemisphere of your brain is going to be It's going to be in admiration. Like, whoa, this is dope. I like his suit. Whoa, he's a carbon being. Whoa, look at the clouds. Look at him flying. That's the creativity. That's the art. But yet the left hemisphere is then going to manifest from the hippocampus the memory of the story behind Superman. So now, because they won't show you, because if they showed you the imagery of Superman looking like you, looking like a carbon woman, looking like a carbon man, you're going to then tap into the DNA. What you're going to do is your subconscious is going to communicate with your conscious and be like, oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can fly. Yeah, you can see through walls. Yeah, you can read thoughts. You can hear thoughts. Yeah, you can speak to nature. You're strong. You can pick anything up. You can move mountains. Your subconscious is going to speak to your conscious. And based off your conscious, that means your actions is going to follow. And if your actions follow, that means the DNA and the chromosomes is going to reprogram itself. Because why? Your thoughts control your reality. So when your subconscious mind is communicating with your conscious mind, speaking inside of you, telling you that, hey, yes, you have the power to fly. You have the power to see through walls. You have the power to see things before they happen. You have the power to see tragic before they happen. You have the power to teleport. You have the power. So when your subconscious mind is communicating to your conscious mind, it then controls your reality, and that which controls your reality, it literally converts and alters your DNA to fit your reality. This is why they will never show you Superman being a black carbon neuromelanated being. This is why they will never show you before the Hulk turns into a green nigga, a green dude. He will never be carbonated. Why? Because once a black man, once a black woman feels betrayed, feels frustrated, feels mad at the system, and taps into the DNA and start unlocking DNA, and start unlocking superpowers, and start destroying this shit from left to right, up and down, and start taking it. This is why they're doing any and everything in their power to keep your DNA dormant, because they know how powerful you are. All you have to do is remember God DNA. God DNA. The black woman is God. When you speak about this plane, what they call this plane? Oh, Mother Earth. Mother Earth. In the Bible, it says that God separated the waters from above and below. Where does this water come from? So now we have to ask ourselves, are we in one big womb? If everything grow from water, when we're inside the womb, the amniotic fluids, divine masculine and divine feminine creates God. That's why even in the ancient text, it says, let us create man in our image. But yet, the black woman, we come from you. So as a man, for all my men in here, when you disrespect a black carbon neuromelanated woman, you not only disrespecting her, you disrespecting yourself. You disrespecting God. You disrespecting the sun. You disrespecting the bees. You disrespecting the tiger, the lions, the bears. You disrespecting the trees. You disrespecting. We are all reflections of one another. But I also need all my black carbonated neuromelanin women to understand, understand, and overstand that you have the power to create heaven or hell for any being that's around you. I pray everyone understood and overstood what I was speaking on. I ain't gonna hurt myself, man. Y'all chill out, man. Y'all know I get passionate when I speak about this shit, man. We powerful, man. We too powerful. Listen, if you don't understand and understand what I'm speaking on, then it's not for you. Let him who have eyes see. Let him who have eyes see. If you don't understand and understand everything that I'm speaking about, it's not for you. Because what's for you won't miss you. What's for you won't miss you. Let's dive into this community gathering. Because I got a lot of people that want to request. I see a lot of questions. So I pray everyone understood, overstood, and understood everything that I spoke on. Let's see, man. Let's dive into this community gathering real quickly. Split you for me. I'm going to add somebody up in here real quick. Boom, we got Rich Kiss. Rich Kiss want to jump in. She on to the front of the class. Let's pop.
So, Grand
Let's
Round,
pop in.
how do you always end up accepting my request first?
You always, I don't know. You always the first one, so I just go
Like,
down the line. Like,
what is that about?
I don't know. I just go down. I just go
This is
down the line.
the third time.
Hey, it's power in threes, man. You know, 3,
Oh,
6,
trust
and
me, I
9,
know.
right?
Trust me, I know. So
What's poppin', Queen? Talk to me.
first and foremost, I don't have any questions. I'm here for offerings. I'm here to offer you things. I do have a
Okay.
question actually,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll get to that in a second. So, it's funny your topics are just always on point. Like I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I do understand. I understand and overstand.
Thanks.
So the reason I got this tattoo on my face is because of the topic that you were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
My last name is Potter. So my little slight Harry Potter obsession had something to do with it. But for the most part, it was for me to, every time I look in the mirror, because we look in the mirror every day. Every time I look in the mirror, for me to always remember my power.
Mm.
Because when I realized we had powers, it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
It was a scary situation. And then as I started to walk in alignment, I said, wait, this is not scary. This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I have the power to close my eyes, see something, and make it happen.
Mm.
Whoa. So I started doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I started making things happen. But there was a point in time, and I touched on this a little bit the last time we spoke. There
Mm-hmm.
was a point in time where I forgot about this on my face. I got it, and I didn't see it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But other people would see it. I'd be at work, and they would go, what's that mean on your face? You caught a body? No, that's not what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you a killer? No, that's not what that means. Oh, you from up north? Oh, okay. I am from New York, but that's not what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And Spirit will always tell me to keep it more on when people did ask me to keep it more on the Harry Potter side.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that could be something that they could resonate. Like they could understand that. I don't got time to go in depth about our powers. If you know, you know. If you don't know, get it together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. I just want to give you your flowers. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I want you to send me your information if you're comfortable with that, because I have some sage that I want to send you. I have a couple of things I want to send you. So
did you DM me? Have you ever DM me?
Yes, but I see that you get like 800 DMs. And
All right, look, what I'm gonna do is I'm about to write your Instagram name down right now.
okay.
So when I get off live, I'm gonna make sure I get you right.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. I got you, Queen.
So I know you have a full line waiting. I'm gonna let everybody get to, I got some work to do.
For sure.
I'm about to get my kitchen together. I got my fresh veggies and my fruits. I got my grapes.
I love it.
Gotta rinse them off. I'm gonna stay tuned though. I'm about to plug up my phone because I want to hear everything that's going on. So
for sure, I appreciate
you.
you.
Do right by the people.
I got you. Love, Queen. All right, boy. We finna ask somebody else up here. Uh-oh. Leave my phones up here. Yeah. We finna ask somebody up in here real quick to split you for me. Let's see what else is going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We're gonna add Daryl Dojo. Come on in. You raised your hand. Come on in to the front of the class real quick. Come on to the front of the class.
Oh shit, it's on me? Okay. But no. Oh God.
What's up, Daryl?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing beautiful.
You better speak on that shit.
For sure.
You better speak on that shit. And it's like, cause everything you saying, I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And for the longest, like I've been having this like question.
What's your question? Talk to me.
My spirit, like, no, just like me questioning myself, life, and this experience, experiencing. But my thing is, fuck all the bullshit. I'm ready to build a utopia. Like, where the land finna be at? I'm looking at land right now. All of you who can put up $10,000.
That's it. That's all we need.
Shut them motherfuckers all the way the fuck out.
Yeah, go off grid. Go crazy.
I'm telling you, this shit is so crazy because I've been listening to like, what's the man name? Bobby Hemmett.
Oh yeah, Bobby Hemmett. Yeah, for sure. Powerful.
It was crazy. I was like, wait a minute. We white, they black.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Sex is a good thing.
Yeah, 666, 6 carbon, 6 what is it? 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. Yeah, that right there creates melanin. Creates carbon, creates neuromelanin. Yeah. That's us. That's why they labeled it as the beast. Why? Because they want to label us as the beast. We the beast. Yeah, we the real beast. This shit can get dark and light quick. Yeah.
About all this crying shit. And look, a couple of months ago, not even a couple of months ago, like, well, yeah, a couple of months ago, I was going through some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, let me go back to God. And I was talking to my mom about it. And she was like, well, in order for you to come back to God, you got to accept Jesus too. And I'm like, Jesus? God? And I'm like, okay, let me go back to what the fuck I've been doing. Because I'm on my crystal shit. I'm on my herbalism shit. Because we in the same field, honey. I be out growing shit. I ain't got it do because this not my face right now for real. Yeah. But shit. Okay. I'm working on my lemonades and shit. It's gonna have sea moss in it. I'm trying to correct us. You know? Shit. All this damn hostess and bullshit lays and shit we've been putting our body in. Look.
Yeah.
We'll be talking all motherfucking night.
For sure.
But nigga.
Yeah. Hey, look, DM me. We gonna we can create a little community.
I so bad, but you know, everybody ain't on the shit. Everybody don't think the way we think. If I that one of my best friends, I know I can tell this bitch right now, bitch, you not black. Stop calling yourself black. You white. Yeah. Black? What do you mean we white? dumb shit. But it's like, ooh, it's just like, man. I know y'all laughing at me. I'm like, damn, but it's too much shit. Are you in Georgia right now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just DM me and we're gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna politic.
All I need to know.
I
All
got
right.
you, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate talk of the shit. Yeah. We gotta talk.
For sure. We're gonna talk. I got you.
All right.
All right.
And light and
Hey, I had went to school with Daryl, man. She cool, man. She funny. She funny, man. But nah, look, even with the 6, yeah. 666, man. 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. Yeah, they labeled it the beast. Why? Because that's us. That creates carbon. 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. That creates carbon. It creates melanin. It creates a neuromelanated being. That's why they call it the beast, the mark of the beast. Why? Because that's us. We're the beast. Yeah, shit can get dark and or light quick. Yeah, chaos energy. We come from dark matter. We are dark matter energy. Everything comes from dark matter. Even with the perspective of, in scientific terms, that light travels, nothing travels faster than light. That's false. That's false. Because why? Because darkness is forever present. Darkness is forever present. Darkness is nothing but the absence of light, but you have to turn on the light. A light has to be created in order to, quote unquote, get rid of darkness. But yet darkness is forever present, because when light is gone, there's darkness. Nothing travels faster than darkness. This is why they labeled us 666, the beast. Why? Because we are that. We are the beast. Yeah, we are. We are that. We are that. And we'll tear this bitch up. Oh, damn. Excuse me. My mom on here. Forgive me, Mom. I'm sorry. Forgive me. We'll tear this thing up. All right? We'll go brazy. Yeah, that's us. But yet, we can be all love and light. But I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. The way things are going right now, we gotta be in a mode of chaos. We gotta be in that dark matter energy. We gotta be in that we have to be in that energy of we have to be in that dark matter energy. We have to be in that chaos energy. Why? Because it's a lot of chaos going on. It's a lot of chaos going on. Even in the ancient texts, it says, when I was amongst the Jews, I became a Jew. When I was amongst the Gentiles, I became a Gentile. When I'm amongst the killers, you gotta, I ain't saying you gotta be that, but in order to survive, in order to complete, you cannot expect peace from somebody that only knows chaos. I'm gonna ask somebody on here one more time, and then I'm gonna dive into the questions over there real quick. You know, I'm gonna dive into the questions real quick. Split you for me. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna add Sir Flizzy. What's poppin', God? Yeah, you raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class. I see we got some guys on here. Yeah, for sure. You know, we got some divine masculine guys. I'm gonna say that.
Oh shit! I definitely was not ready for, you know.
Hey, listen. You know, a real soldier sleeps with his boots on. If you already ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Hey, listen. Hey, God, I ain't gonna hold you. You had me last time. Your auric field is strong as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm trembling right now trying to talk to you. But I mean, at the same time, bro, you was exactly right about like the God DNA, bro. I'm trying to tell people to unify. You know what I'm saying? Because strong individuals, you feel me? But when we together, nigga, I'm talking about when we together, nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with the boys. You feel
Unstoppable,
me? Unstoppable, nigga. Hey, look. Can my mans get some love in the chat? Can y'all send this man some hearts, please?
Hey, look, this is why I say. This why I say, when it comes to divine masculine, compared with the divine feminine, that creates God.
Facts. Hey, look, hey, God. Talk your shit.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry, man. Mama. I'm sorry, but we up here, we strong.
Yeah, you know, and we front line every time.
Hey, listen.
we front line every time.
I fuck with you, God. I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I had to show some love. Hey, look, protect this brother, man. Divine love, peace, blessings. I'm gonna let you get back to your life. I'm on this motherfucker.
I love you, God.
Love you too, God. Peace and blessings, man.
Hey, yeah, man. You know, hey, look. Yeah, you know the gangster energy got to come out. We do. Yeah, this is why I emphasize that even in the streets, we got real soldiers in the streets. We have real warriors in the streets. The issue is that they're being guided to use that warrior energy to become self-destructive. Now, when you got gods like me and gods like the God that was just on here, and we go into the streets and we snatch up the young gods, and we like, listen, this is what you need to be doing. You need to be leading our community. You need to be healing our community. You need to be protecting our community. And everything that was taken from us, we need to go take it back right now. This is why I always say, don't call my phone unless you're ready to go to war. Do not call my phone unless you're ready to go to war. I even say in my course with all my men, as a man, we have the power of 100 atomic bombs inside of us. Don't get me started on the carbon woman. If a man got over 100 atomic, have the power, the energy, and the frequency of over 100 atomic bombs, and we come from the womb. Listen, together, ooh, this is why they want to keep us separated. This is why they want to keep the Black family separated. This is where all of these programs came from, this welfare, the Section 8, the foods. This is where all this shit comes from. Why? Because it derived from saying, coming to the Black woman, listen, we will pay for your food. We will pay for your housing. We will pay for your children's school. The only problem is the Black man has to leave the fucking house. Dang, mama, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. The Black man has to leave the house. This is why they programmed us and indoctrinated us to keep saying, oh, I don't need you. Well, I don't need you either. Man, let me dive into these questions, man. Let me dive into these questions, man. Woo! Telling you. So look, so the first question say, could you explain spiritual chills with an example? Possibly explain how the universe speaks through you. Prime example. Right now, I got chills. I got chills because spirits are present. You know, in the Christian church, when they say, oh, I got the Holy Ghost, what you think you feeling? Those are spirits. Those are spirits that is engulfed, that has been protecting you, guiding, that has been guiding you, leading you, and assisting you throughout your journey. What you're doing is you're tapping out of the physical realm into the spiritual realm. The ancestors, the universe speak through me. Yeah. How do I know this? Because it's memory and DNA. God DNA. Your ancestors speak through you. You ain't even got to sit here and think that you can listen. You do not have to sit in a corner to speak to your ancestors. You do not have to sit somewhere else to speak to God. What do I mean by that? You can go into the mirror right now. You can go into the mirror right now and speak to your ancestors and speak to God. In the ancient script, it said, let us make man in our image. If I make a baby, that baby is then in my image, has the same DNA, the same chromosomes that I have, and has the same potential powers that I have, the abilities that I have. if I want to talk to God, if I want to talk to my ancestors, if I want to talk to the spirits that have been protecting me, watching over me, guiding me, leading me, assisting me in my spiritual development, I'm going to go look in the mirror and I'm going to speak. I got chills right now. Why? Because spirits are present. God is present. The Holy Ghost is present. Yeah. Using me as a vessel because that's all I am. Yet I am still frequency, vibration, and yeah. I pray I answered your question. Next question. How do we get rid of the black shit from cranberry juice? All right, listen, y'all. The black substance that come out your mouth when you're gargling with the cranberry juice, those are Mungellans. For those that may be just joining into this, what is a Mungellan? Mungellans are robotic. They are small microscopic robotic entities that are being sprayed in the air by way of chemtrails. We breathe this stuff in every single day. If you think I'm playing or if you think I'm lying, what you can do is you can go to the store, you can get some organic, all natural cranberry juice. You can gargle with the cranberry juice for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Within 3 to 4 minutes, you're gonna, as you're gargling, within 3 to 4 minutes, you're gonna feel some substance in your mouth. Do not swallow. After 5 minutes, grab a bowl or a plate and spit it out. Take the rubbing alcohol. Make sure you get some rubbing alcohol and pour the rubbing alcohol just a little bit on the black substance. The black substance is going to start moving. Why? Because now it's creating some kind of chemical reaction or something. It's going to start moving and moving all fast. That black substance that you just spit out is literally Mungellans that you've been breathing in. How to get rid of them? The best way to, I'm not going to say how to get rid of them, because if you want to get rid of them, you're going to have to either leave this realm, leave this plane, or they're just going to have to stop spraying the chemtrails. The best thing for you to do is to eat correctly, fast, detox, and make sure that whatever you put inside of your body, it is healing and is cleansing you and not creating sickness. That is the best answer. That is the best way. Okay, that's the best way to limit them and to continue to get rid of them. Because what a lot of us don't even understand is that when they spray these chemtrails, these chemtrails spread out into clouds, right? Within by the end of the day, it's certain people that, these certain people will go through different mood swings and be agitated. What do you think? Why do you think that is? It's not just being sprayed in the air, it's being put in our food as well. That's why in my last lives, I spoke about how these, based off our diet and what we put inside of our body, these entities control our thoughts, what we speak, what we do, how we move. The Magellans, because again, these are robotic entities that they put inside of the chemtrails for us to breathe in. Why? Because they want to control our thoughts. They want to control our actions. That's all they do is spray. That's it. Spraying us like roaches. They doing any and everything to keep us from tapping into our God DNA. But yet we still rise. That's what I'm going to forever say, divine rising. That's why I'm going to forever say grand rising. Because we're going to forever rise. Our DNA is not going to do nothing but transmute into something much more powerful even after I'm gone. And my DNA is transmuted into generations and generations beyond. Now, what they got to do is, after generation and generation, now they got to create some shit stronger. Because why? The chemtrails ain't working. Yeah, we tapping into our Hulk powers. Yeah, we tapping into our Captain American powers. We tapping into our Superman powers. Because that's who all them superheroes is nothing but symbolic depictions of us. God DNA. Let me answer one more question, then we're going to dive. We're going to ask somebody else on here real quickly. Split you for me? Yeah. Literally, every time I get on your live, especially with this topic, I get physically sick. Vomiting, chills. But after I'm fine, could there be an explanation for this. What topic are you talking about? Are you talking about food? Literally every time I get on your live, especially with this topic, I get physically sick, vomiting and chills. But after, I'm fine. Could there be an explanation for this? I'm gonna tell you what the explanation is to keep it gangster with you. If you want me to keep it, this the community gathered. It would be uncivilized any other way if I do not impute any kind of power or any kind of substance to broaden your perspective to help you become a better you and to reach your highest potential. If you are getting sick based off the power, the knowledge, and the wisdom that I'm speaking to you, it's not you that's getting sick. It's the entities that are attached to you. That's what it is. Because I'm not doing nothing but helping you remember who you are. I am not doing anything but helping you remember who you. So if you getting sick, if you feel like you gotta throw up when you on my live, and all I'm doing is speaking facts, I'm speaking truth, I'm speaking empowering you, I'm helping you and assisting you to unlock your DNA, that means this entity is attached to you right now. Every time you get on here, that means I'm speaking to your subconscious. I'm speaking to your soul and your spirit, but yet there are entities that are connecting to your flesh that is then controlling your subconscious and conscious mind that then controls your spirit, your soul, your vibration, your frequency, and it's making you sick. That's the explanation. My solution, oh baby, yeah, you already know my solution. If you want to just take an educated guess. We in class. Yeah, you know, I'm open to educated guess. I'm not like all teachers. I don't want to hear no educated guess. I want to hear the correct answer. Nah, fuck that. We all got, excuse me, mother. Forget that. We all have different perspectives and different perspective and perceptions. So I'm all here for educated guesses. Make an educated guess on what the solution should be. Excuse me. I pray I answered your question. Ask somebody on here. Somebody asked, if not black, what is the appropriate term to identify us? I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. Let me see something real quick. Y'all want to know what's black? I'm trying to find something. This right here is black. This right here is what's black. What I like to call the category, for lack of better words, is carbon beings. In these lives, I say black people just to use a terminology that everyone can fully understand, and understand. But if it was up to me, baby, I'd be saying carbon neuromelanated. Why? Because melanin is nothing but melanin is nothing but a scientific replica of neuromelanin. The highest form of melanin is neuromelanin. Beings with this color, we have neuromelanin inside of you. You are a carbon being. You are the beast that they talk about in the ancient, the 666. That's you. Why? Because you have carbon inside of you. Then on top of that, carbon is nothing but sugar. So that means everything that I speak about, when I speak about fruits and vegetables, if carbon is man, always call me when I'm on live. If carbon is pure sugar, that means carbon is electrical and it's pure sugar. That means we supposed to be eating non-complex simple sugar, which is fruits and vegetables and et cetera, et cetera. I ain't even finna dive into that. We talking about God DNA, but yet, hey, it still coincide. You can't talk about God DNA and not talking about the highest electrical food on the planet, which is fruit, which breaks down into fructose and glucose, which then break down into ATP, adenosine triphosphate, will give you energy for your body. Can't talk about God DNA without talking about that. So to answer your question, I like to refer to us as carbon neuromelanated beings. And if you really want me to keep it gangster with you, I'd rather call us gods, kings and queens. Yeah. That which we is. And so it shall be. Ashe, ashe, yo. Now let's add somebody up in here, man. Y'all know, man, I get passionate with this shit, man. Yeah, man. Let me add somebody else up in here real quickly. Display you for me. Yeah. Let me scroll down. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we got Ebony. Boom, what's up, Ebony? We raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class, baby. What's up, man?
Peace.
What's poppin', Queen? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling the energy tonight. Okay, so I kind of missed the beginning of the conversation, but I feel like the gist of it was like essentially getting free and getting up out of hell, right? And I just wanted to say, like, you know, it's one thing to have the thought of like, okay, yeah, everybody wants to get free. We know we're living in hell and these people, for lack of a better word, are trying to kill us in every single way possible, right? But it's like if everybody is not doing their own like personal work, it like kills the whole ship. Like, and we have to speak on that, and we have to like acknowledge that as an actual fact, because I personally have in many ways, quote unquote, gotten free, got off the land, did the farming, all of that stuff. And literally like people not being on the same accord, people not, like when we talk about God body, right? When we talk about God body, like if we're not, obviously everybody in this class would know, like if you're not eating right, if you're not thinking right, if you're not, you know, connected to God within and elevating the, you know, your consciousness, your intuition, all of those things that are going to help us elevate for the long, you know, longevity of the program, right? Then it's pointless. It's really pointless, and it's like hustling backwards, essentially.
Yeah.
So the question is to you, specifically for like the males, right? Like the divine masculine archetype, right?
Yeah.
What can you say, or what can you like give towards that? Because even in your lives, obviously, like your following is mostly females, from what I see, and it's like the males are just not, they're not there like on a majority level, right? So like, what can we do as, you know, sisters? And what are you doing, or what can you encourage other, you know, brothers, melanated men to be doing to like get to the level where like we're on the same accord? You get me? You understand what I'm saying?
I fully understand.
Understand.
Yeah, I get it. It's not that the men are present, especially, you know, in our print. It's more so they're not in the forefront. You know? So, and what I mean by that is, you know, it's a lot of men that, you know, that get a lot of men that sign up for my so the basically what you know, the men are definitely there.
You're breaking up. I thought it was only me, but I guess they don't want us to know this.
I'm breaking up. Nobody can hear me.
I seen someone else say it, but yeah, I can hear it, like it's kind of like in and out.
Oh yeah, they live right now. They got me fucked up. Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you now. Fine. I can.
Hold on, man. Hold on now. We gotta make sure everything copacetic. They out here tripping.
They did know. And you guys always getting at me for my accent. Yes, I'm from Toronto.
Can y'all hear me now? Are we good?
I can hear you now.
All right, so we good. Let me cut this off real quick. So, hey, I just wanna, drop some numbers real quick. I just wanna make sure everybody can hear me. Real quick.
Everybody's saying yes.
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So we good. So basically what I was saying was that so I have a lot of men that sign up, you know, for my semen retention and ejaculation control course. I have a lot of men that DM me and ask questions. What I feel like that could probably be I wouldn't say the issue, but that could probably be a thing of most men not being more in the forefront is simply because, and I can only speak for myself, it's simply because we're listening. You know, men are listening. And the reason why I say men are listening is because for me, for an example, if I'm listening to someone that is teaching me, I'm gonna be in the background. Because of course, in order to be a great leader, you must first become a great follower. So I'm in the background, I'm being a follower. What I'm doing is I am obtaining all the knowledge and the wisdom that this teacher may have be putting upon me. And from there, I will utilize that that wisdom. I will utilize that knowledge. And at that point, I will then implement it into my life. And once I implement it and become secure where I'm at, then I can step out. And again, I can only speak for myself based off, you know, the men that I speak to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like they're not there. They see me, trust me, because like I said, I get a lot of men in my DM. They see me, they hear me, they listening. But I feel like just the thing is, the key word is listening. Like most men, we listen. You know what I'm saying? So as we're listening and we take this information, we take this wisdom, then we implement it, and then we can become leaders of our own community. We can come, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I see somebody saying somebody said something. So it's like kind of like you're saying that they're in training right now, waiting to step up, essentially. Is that right?
you know, and for lack of better words, you could say they're in training. You could say that.
Okay.
You could say that. But you know, even to the women. Listen, I'm not here teaching y'all nothing that y'all don't already know. I'm just here to
Absolutely.
help you remember who you are.
Yes, sir.
That's
We
it.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I know
So,
everyone else does. And can I just say, like, the people in the comments who are from Toronto, just DM me. I'm not in Toronto, but yeah, definitely link up. You know, like minds link up. That's
sure.
it. I'm not gonna hold you.
All right, Queen. I
Peace.
appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Peace.
All right. So yeah, you know, the men is there. Trust me, the men is there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you would be surprised. I even be asking questions to the men. You know what I'm saying about certain things. You know, but I just feel like because true guidance, it's not like true guidance isn't fully present in our community. We just reach out to each other. You know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, based off of that, man, based off the men that I speak to or the men that I connect to, we just take this information, we take the information, we take the knowledge, we take the wisdom, we implement it into our life. And then once we come fully secure, oh yeah, baby, we stepping out. Yeah, we stepping out, you know, yeah. You know, like I said, man, I'm all about, although I am a God, although I am a king, although I give instruction, although I do govern, I'm still front line. I cannot look myself in the mirror and govern a group of beings, but be in the background. I can't do that. I got to be front line every time. Even if I gotta demote myself to become a foot soldier. Fuck it, I'm a foot soldier. We out here. I'm gonna be the best goddamn foot. Hey, listen, yeah, I'm a king and a soldier. Yeah, I'm the observer and the experiencer. I'm the student and the teacher all at the same time. I can't be on no throne governing. Man, I gotta be front line every time. Even if that will risk my quote unquote risk my position of being on the throne. Because why? Because I know that the beings that I govern, even if I have to leave my throne, or even if I transition and my throne is left behind, I know that the men and the beings that I govern, somebody gonna step up and even do more great works than me. It's even in the ancient Bible. It's even in the ancient scriptures. Jesus said, Jesus said, do not be in awe of what I do, for you will do more greater works than I. You will do greater works than I. So even when I go front line, but I ain't worried about the throne. Baby, the throne is protected. Then we got the divine goddesses. We got the divine feminine. I'm telling y'all, the divine feminine, the black carbon beings, the womb man, they're the gods. So we got the women's, we got the carbon women that's governing everything else. They governing us as we govern each other. And man, come on, man. Why should I be threatened, or why should I feel a certain way if I have to give up my throne? For what? The men that I govern? Oh, anybody can take the throne. And they gonna be Jesus said, do not be in awe in what I do, for you will do greater works than I. Let me ask somebody else up in here real quickly. Display you for me. Yeah. Y'all know how we do it. We got CMV Benji, voice of the West Side. What's popping, bro? Voice of the West Side. Tap in. What's jam?
What it do, God?
You know, what's popping, God? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Hey, man, listen. I don't even gotta say too much, bro. I don't even gotta like talk to you like that, because everything you saying, I already know. From me get them Cornell, like, hey, I'm a Zoe. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, yo, everything you already know. I tell my niggas every day, bro. I preach to my youngins. I preach to everybody I've been knowing, even my daughter's gonna get out next month. You know, we own this. Like, we locked in for real. You feel me? I got that beetle. I got the beetle right here on my neck with the arm, both eyes. You feel me? Like, we here, like we there. You feel me? Everything you saying on point. A lot of people, I was just telling my girl this like earlier. A lot of people don't even know that women was here first. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That they don't understand that. Like, they don't even know that the Pope prays to a black woman.
Hello.
The Pope prays to a black statue. They don't know that, but everybody want to tell you Jesus and Christianity and all that. But the Pope prays to a black woman. You feel me? Like, my homie, he on his live right now. He told me to jump on the live. He said, I feel like you should join the live, bro, because I be speaking like this, like exactly what you want, bro. Like, the longest I went on semen retention was 6 months strong. You feel me? I did 6 months strong. Like, and you know, I be teaching that. I give them motivation to do semen retention, because my homeboy put me on it, but I passed him, like you said, like you just said, what Jesus said. Oh, you gonna do greater works than me. He put me on the semen retention, but I passed him in the semen retention. He really got my third eye open, and then I went further with it.
Yeah.
I really went further with it than him, to the point he started looking at me like, damn, boy, you got deep.
Yeah.
Like, how you got this deep? I started teaching him.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, dog, like, I'll tell you, bro, like, you the truth. You the truth, bro. Everything you were saying, bro, especially like, if you listen to Thanos' speech at the end of the movie, remember when they was walking up to him, that nigga said, "Oh, you couldn't accept your defeat, so what fate brought you back to me." You feel me?
Yeah.
He said, I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. But he said, but I now realized that it will not happen, because the other half can't accept what could be. They still stuck in the past. So now you got people. He said he know what he must do now. That nigga said, oh, I'm going to shred this universe down to its last atom. And from that atom, create a new universe. Not knowing what it was lost, but only what it was given. You got to listen, like, if they put it in the movies, like he said, not knowing what it lost, but only what it was given. He said a flourish universe, and they was like, oh, that's one out of blood. And he was like, oh, who cares, because you're not going to be alive to tell them. That's basically what they did with our ancestors. That's basically what I did with our people. They shredded all them down to the last atom. And that's why they always say from Eve, like, you know, Eve came from Adam, not as an atom of man, but Adam as a molecule, ATO.
Hello.
Like,
you talking to A. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, look.
That's why I even say the ancient scripts, it's in parables. Like you can read one scripture, but it can have multiple meanings. It can be it can be esoteric, exoteric. It's
exactly, man. I'm telling you, man. Trust me, man. And you on point, and I'm on point too. You feel? I do my own research, man. You feel me? I haven't eaten meat in 2 years, bro. You feel me? Like I'm trying to transition and be vegan, but I'm trying to go alkaline. I'm trying to go full alkaline, man. I know the Canadian water, all the alkaline waters, the filters for the showers. Like, man, when I go off and do all that, I do music too. But I ain't gonna lie to you, because I did 3 years in the chain gang, bro. I'm 27. I know I look 19, 20, but I turned 27 this month. You feel me? And when I rap and everything, all my homeboys tell me, they push me, they tell me, like, they love my music. They say it sound like I'm in the industry already. You feel me? But what my thought is I gotta dive into this world, because like you said, we got soldiers in the streets. We already got partners out here. We already got niggas out here that's real deal steppers. But we in a different field right now. We trying to escape. See, there's other people out there who want to join, but they don't know, man. We trying to get out. We really trying to leave the street.
We gotta redirect that warrior mentality. We gotta redirect that warrior mentality and that warrior energy to heal and defend our community instead of being self-destructive.
Exactly. And you see, now what I learned too with our people is, like, a lot of times before you even try to teach them and talk to them, you gotta dive into their world in order to bring them out.
Yeah. Facts.
You feel me? And that's a tough experience. That's a hard battle to do, because you're gonna go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and you're gonna get a lot of backlash and a lot of people downplaying you because you're trying to really educate their mind. You feel me? So what I'm doing right now is, like, I'll dive into their world, bro. I'll spit this music because I gotta grasp their attention. I can't come to them and speak knowledge if they're not on this frequency. I can't come to you on this frequency, you're not on my frequency. You feel me? Like, if I'm up here and you down here, but I'm trying to speak to you up here, you're not gonna grasp it. You're gonna look at me like, huh? You're gonna be like, what? So
I'm happy you made that point, because that's the same music I tend to create. You know what I'm saying? I speak about, for an example, I speak about speaking to your ancestors. I speak about self-awareness. I speak about create businesses. I speak about being self-aware. But those are just jewels I drop in my songs, but yet still keep your pistol on you. But yet, you know what I'm saying? But yet, watch out for certain beings that are attached to these beings that's trying to get out to you, quote unquote ops. You know what I'm saying? So I still speak that gangster shit, but I drop jewels as I speak that gangster shit to let them know, like, listen, listen, like, yeah, keep your pistol on you, but make sure you one with your ancestors. Keep your pistol on you, but make sure you, you know what I'm saying, you give honor and thanks to the universe.
Exactly. It's like I tell my homies every day, like, yeah, I love my people. I'm all with uplifting the people and joining us together, because I already see how hard we is. Like for example, like, you gotta look, for example, like, look at Haiti, dog. Haiti was the only country that won its independence, but that's just an example of what we could do together. Look what happened when we stand together. The flag, everyone felt like force. That means together we are strong, or together, unity and strength. So look what we just did. That small little island did, and won the independence. What we do together, not just a little, like a less. That's a fraction of us. Imagine all of us. You feel me? But like I tell them, I love uplifting my people, but at the same time, I ain't going, because just because my brother over there, he ain't fully aware, he ain't on point. You feel me? He ain't on point to really grasp to come together. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna come let him gun me down. You know, I'm still gonna stand up for myself, still gonna protect myself. I love you, but I ain't going. You feel me? I love it, but I ain't going. That's, it's fast, but hey, man, hey, I'm gonna let you go though, man. You feel me?
So,
hey, man,
I appreciate you, God.
Power and peace and love to you, King.
Love, God, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's that right there, I'm gonna keep it gangster with y'all. That right there is a prime example of me elaborating on the gods, the divine masculine gods. Oh, they here. They watching. They listening. They observing. They absorbing. Yeah, they here. Trust me. The gods is here, baby. The gods are here. The problem is that they playing the game on our back. All we gotta do is stand up. The game is over once we stand up. That's all we gotta do. But in due time. Divine time. You know, nature always wins. Nature is the most patient being there is, but yet it always accomplishes what's needed. Divine time. We're gonna ask somebody else up here, and then I'm gonna dive into the questions real quick and display. You feel me? Yeah. Let's see what's going on, man. Let me scroll down real quick. Let me scroll down. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we got Kai. Kai is the limit. Self-discovery coach. You raised your hand. Come on, dive on in. What's poppin'? Yeah. Look like Kai ain't diving in. It's bull. It's all good. Boom. We gonna tap in. Keeping it real always. Kyra, you raised your hand. Come on in. Come on to the front of the class. Okay, she declined. Well, never mind. She declined. Never mind. All right, bet. Let me scroll down. I'm gonna try to add one more person in. Then we're gonna go break. Then I'm gonna dive into the ad. I got Goddess Laurencia. You raised your hand. Come on in.
Hi, everyone.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Hey, you guys.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
I love it. I love it.
I'm so grateful for you.
Gratitude, Queen. I'm grateful for you.
Shout out to your moms.
I know, right? Shout out to Dukes, right? Shout out to Care Bear, man. That's what I call it, man. I call it Care Bear. Shout out to Care Bear.
Aww. To read something to you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a Chinese proverb.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes like this. If there is a righteous in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there be beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there's harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. Order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Yeah, that is powerful. I just wanted to read that to you because, like, you stating that we are gods, us Black women, we are gods, but the traumas that we went through, you know, sexual abuse, drugs, all those things in nature, domestic violence, it's just like now the females are now waking up, you know what I mean? But if all of that would have been avoided, we would have been our prime, you know? And I feel like it's time for men to, you know, come and play their part as being a man so that we can become one and take over the world how we supposed to. And, you know, I adore men like you that comes on this platform and just, you know, express the truth and nothing but the truth. Because it's so hard. You go outside, these men so disrespectful. Hey, yo, bitch, the type of music they listen to. Fuck you, bitch, city girls type shit. And it just be like, damn, this is the affirmation we send it to our kids? Why we got to speak like that? You feel me? And it's just like, you know, sometimes I don't even be wanting to share my energy outside because it's just like the program that's around, they need it to be like that so it can keep the currency going. Yeah. But once you set aside currency and realize life is the real wealth, then you feel me?
Yeah. That's why I emphasize when it came to generational wealth. Like when it came to certain beings being chosen to come down here to create generational wealth, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about real being self-sufficient, cleaning up karmic debt within our DNA. You know what I mean? So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and like, you know, going through this spiritual journey, oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. Going through this spiritual journey, I swear to God, my first thing I wanted to do was heal the masculine side of me.
You said you wanted to do what?
Heal the masculine side of me.
You said you wanted to kill the masculine side of you?
Heal.
Heal, okay.
Yes, I wanted to heal that side of me. I wanted to be more submissive and let the gods know that they're gods and not niggas, not Negroes, not bitches, and all those things in nature. You know what I mean? And so that's how I started like unraveling all these people in my life. And I was like, is God giving me that answer? But then when I actually let them come to me, when I actually let them come into my life, they give me a whole different, you know, version of them. And demons, the devils, and they say, oh, take me as I am. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be dealing with this because I'm on my spiritual journey and I'm trying to heal. And you over here on demon time. You over here listening to Future every day. You over here listening to City Girls wearing trying to think I'm a city girl. Like, no.
Yeah.
I live in Miami, but I mean, hill girls can live in Miami too. You feel me?
Facts.
So it's just like, I don't know, like it's weird. So it's just like, how can I dive in more into the masculine side of just trying to heal my energy when it comes to that? Because I got this book.
Becoming Supernatural?
I just got it too. And like, it's so powerful.
Trust me. That's one of the top 3 books that changed my life.
I'm like, if it could change his, I need mine too. And I need to give it to the man that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life because, I need that change because I'm tired. I'm ready to be loved and give love. And I want to do it on the frequency that I'm on. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't find that energy because majority of these boys are immature.
Hello.
They're just and they just, I don't know. It just makes me want to lose hope. And I'm like, do I got to move out of America to find real love? Or just, I don't know. But at the end of the day, time will tell.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful. Like, I'm thankful and I'm so proud of how the masculine energy are showing and approaching themselves to, reality and not what the illusion plays out on, Super proud. I'm super proud. And keep that God energy in you. Keep
Thank
it. Yes, we need that. We need all of that. You feel me?
Good stuff.
All right. Bye, you guys.
I appreciate you, Queen.
I appreciate everyone. Stay humble, okay?
Facts. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I feel like, I feel like you said, the perspective and the illusion, in my sense that men, how can I say, men that are similar to me and to the guys that be on here, I feel like I know they exist. I mean, shit, because I'm here, I'm present, What I feel like, and this goes for everybody, and even myself, I feel like if the illusion of, in a way that real men don't exist, right? If the illusion is still present, that simply means that we still have more work to do within ourselves. If I'm still attracting and manifesting a woman that does not appreciate me in my entirety, that does not love me for who I am, that attempts to try to change who I am, that is selfish, that is not considerate, that does not want to listen to me. If I continue to attract those beings, that means that I still have work that I need to do. So it's there. To all my goddesses, to all my divine feminine gods, there are divine masculine gods that are ready to treat you as such. To all my divine masculine gods, there are divine feminine goddesses that are ready to treat you as such. Let's add somebody else up in here real quick. Matter of fact, let me dive into these questions real quick. I see a lot of questions real quick. Let me scroll down. Okay. Somebody asked me, what do I think about poly? For those that don't know what poly is, it's a polygamous relationship where a man has multiple women. I don't see anything wrong with it. What I see wrong with the perspective and the perception of polygamy is that most men get in polygamous relationship to have fun. They get into a polygamous relationship for sex reasons, and that is the most lowest vibrational and the lowest of the low reason to have a polygamous relationship. I don't disagree with polygamous relationship. If somebody, wanna indulge in that, so be it. But do not let sex or having fun be the driving point of why you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why, pretty much. Yeah. So that's what I think about polygamous relationship. I'm all for it. If it manifests, it manifests. If it don't, it don't. So be it. I pray I answered your question. Somebody asked, what platform can we listen to your song? You can find me any and everywhere. All you got to do is type in Tone Levels. Any and everywhere. Tone, Tone, Levels, Levels. I'm everywhere, baby. Let's see. Let me see. Somebody asked, would I have kids with a non-black woman? Would I have kids with a non-black woman? Ooh, that's a great question. Would I have kids with a non-black woman? I don't know. I pray I answered your question. Look, I'm gonna just put this disclaimer right here real quick, y'all. Certain things I can't really say on this platform. You know what I mean? Because of, y'all know how this social media be, and and stuff like that. And I can dive and dove deep. You know what I'm saying? So just please forgive me because I'm not sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna answer some more questions real quick. When are we getting the YouTube video on time? I don't fully understand your question. Somebody asked, let's see. Let me scroll down. Come back to balance. Are black men willing to pay for? Okay, somebody asked, so what we going to do to come back to balance? Are black men willing to pay for what the white man pay for? Are black men willing to pay for what the white man pay for? I'm not fully understanding what you're asking. So what are we going to do to come back to balance? Are black men willing to pay for what the white man pay for? I don't fully understand your question, but what I can say is that black men and white carbon men and non-carbon men are two completely beings. Period. We are two completely beings. Okay, our DNA, our entire makeup structure is completely different. So anything that aligns similar to a non-carbon being, it won't work. That's why, for an example, right, back then, I think in like the 70s, the 60s, when we were fighting for human rights and when we were fighting to be treated as equal as them, I felt like we were out of place for that. The reason being is because, one, we're not human. Non-carbon beings, sure. Carbon beings, neuromelanated beings, we're not human at all. We're not human. So I feel like there is no point to sit here and try to fight for human rights, to be created equal when we're not nowhere near equal. We are superior. That's as much I'm going to say on that, all right? That's that much I'm going to say on that. But your other question, are black men willing to pay for what white men pay for? I don't really fully understand your question. So if you can, just double back real quick, and I'm going to, dive in. Let me see real quick. Display for me. Somebody asked, can I activate DMT within myself with doing a psychedelic plant? Doing a psychedelic plant is not activating DMT. Oh, I feel like you meant to say without doing a psychedelic plant. So yes, you can. You can do different breathing techniques for sure, for sure. It's a book called Breath. Very powerful. I suggest you to read that book. I pray I answered your question. Let's see. Let me see. Somebody asked, does meditation help better to know and understand when spirit speaks to us through our gut? Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say necessarily through your gut, but you know, when your gut is clean and when your gut doesn't have a lot of backed up feces and poison and toxins, yeah, you know, meditation helps you connect more with spirit and your inner being, you know, because your body is not, you know, solely focused on trying to heal itself or trying to detox or trying to digest, you know what I mean? So yeah, when you got gut health, there's no health without gut health. I'm gonna say that. I pray I answered your question. Let's see. Let me see. Let me add somebody else up in here real quick to display you for me. So we got Lotus Child 33, Jamard Bob. You raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class.
It's twice as much as what I would do.
Yo. Oh, okay, for sure. He must didn't mean to join. It's okay. All right, we finna add Amina Bai. You raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class. She declined. Okay, boo. Ain't want to dive in. It's all good. It's okay. Let me scroll down. Boom. We got Retros. Tyson. You raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class. What's popping?
What's good, God?
What's popping, God? You feeling?
What's good, man? I think you said my name wrong though. It's Retros though.
Forgive me.
But yeah, man, I'm just joining, like, just showing my gratitude with you, man, because I've been on your lives for like since forever, man, like forever. So, you know, I'm on your live every time. I'm just speaking up for the men out there, like, you know, we here, so
For sure.
you know, and I'm 21. I'm 21, so.
Oh yeah, young God, big God.
No cap, man. We out here. And I'm in Atlanta too. You know, we networking. We trying to build a community, me and my brothers and stuff. So, you know.
For sure. I love it, bro. I appreciate
and look, though.
it, God.
So I feel like me as like a masculine man, like, I feel like my main purpose is to be on my purpose right now. Like I'm just chasing my purpose and stuff. I know that queen is out there for me, but you know, it's not in alignment yet. I want to get to my goals and stuff before, you know, I settle down with that one, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know she out there for me, and I know I see all these queens in the live every time. So, you know, I know they out there for me, but I feel like my purpose right now is just to get to my goals and stuff. Cause I'm young, and I'm still trying to see what I really want to do in life, you know. And I'm just, you know, I'm talking about land and, you know, just building a community with us. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's beautiful. You know, I want you to understand two things real quick. I want you to understand that the journey is the destination, bro.
Yeah.
There is no set destination. There is no end goal. Your journey is your destination. Wherever you are in this moment, in this present time, that's where you're supposed to be. You're right on time.
Yeah.
Another thing I want you to understand is you had said a term that you said that you were chasing.
Right.
I want you to understand something. When it comes to etymology and the energy of words,
right.
If you're chasing something, that means something is running away from you.
Right.
I want you to get in the habit of changing the words you speak. You know what I'm saying? And speaking more life. Because again, when you say you're chasing something, that means that it's running away from you. I want you to say that I'm attracting, I'm manifesting.
And you
Because
think
you
a
have that
solution to
power.
that would be like meditating and intentionally like working on your throat chakra, like,
Yeah.
you know, just intentionally like meditating on that. Like, you think that would be a good solution to that? Like,
Say that. Hold on. Say that one more time.
you know, because I'm still trying to. I know my knowledge in my brain, and you know, sometimes when I try to vocalize it to other people, it's like I know like you're fluent with it. You know what I'm saying? You're fluent with it. But when I try to vocalize it to other people, my peers and stuff, sometimes it don't really like, you know, I can't really get it out. But
You
I
can.
know in my heart, like I know what I know.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I just keep it to myself
Yeah.
and just be on my own journey and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to. I'm learning every day. You know what I'm saying? It's knowledge is infinite. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, so I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you asked that because you can vocalize it. You can. The thing is that you're still in the position of figuring out how to elaborate vocally the way you want to. Now, because you understand how you feel, of course, that's all that matters. You get what you're trying to say. What I suggest you to do, and something that worked for me, is that when I was getting in the habit of being fluent with how I speak and what I speak and when I speak, is speaking to myself first. Some people may think it's crazy, but geniuses speak to themselves. So what I suggest you to do is whatever, like start having conversations with yourself and start speaking the things as if you were speaking to somebody else so they can fully understand what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I feel like that'll definitely work best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because of course it worked for me. I was talking to myself first. I got fluent. I'm like, no, this is what I was trying to say. So I repeat my sentence and I speak it out loud to myself. So now when I'm amongst other beings, now I can, yeah.
Appreciate you. And I want to say one more thing before I get off here. I want to show my gratitude about what you talked about with the semen retention thing.
For sure.
You know, I got on my own journey, and May 30th, which just passed, I just passed a year. So, you know, I feel like I reprogrammed my mind, everything, man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself. I had fuck ups in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Sure. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? But nothing in life is easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you can have the discipline to control your urges and stuff like that, it leads to a whole nother thing in life. Like, you have discipline with everything else in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, patience, you know?
I'm proud of you.
So all my men, like, I know you can't. I'm 21, man. Like, y'all can do it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's messing up your brain, man. And you gotta look at females differently than just a little object and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, expand your mind, man. But peace though, man. Peace though, King.
And look, I just want to say before we get off, I want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate your existence, and I am genuinely proud of you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Like, I'm on here every time, you know what I'm saying? Sure. I be quiet. Like you said, I'm the observer. I've been the observer, so I'm just in the background. I'm listening. I'm taking it up, all the information and stuff like that. So, you know, even if all our men don't tap in, we here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We here.
Facts. I appreciate you, God.
Appreciate you. Love.
Love, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Powerful, man. Powerful. This is what I'm saying, man. The divine masculine gods is present. They present. They here. They are amongst us. Come on. They amongst us. Come on now. You can't see oxygen, but yet you still believe that you can breathe. They amongst us. They are here. They are present. They just watching. They're being observant. Yeah, they just observing. All the noise y'all may hear, that's the rain. That's the rain. You know, it just started storming. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, the energy. Yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta destroy in order to rebuild. So, you know, yeah, we gotta do some cleansing. Yeah, we gotta do some destroying so we can rebuild. Yeah, you know how that shit. Hey man, hey, come on, man. Let me ask somebody else up in here real quickly. Display you for me. Let's see what's going on, man. Boom. So we got hey, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you, Kai. You know, I be trying to add you, but every time I try to add you, it don't go through. So let me tap in with Alana. Alana, you raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class. What's poppin'? Come on in. And then we're gonna dive into the questions.
Peace, y'all. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's going on?
What's poppin', Queen?
I'm going in this room. I'm finna turn the fan off so y'all don't even comment it. My baby be hot. He loves the fan, so I can't sit here and not have it. I wanted to come back in my room, actually, because about an hour ago during the live, I decided to get up and write my daily practices on my board. Let me see if I can switch it. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, girl. So I'm going to go ahead and read these things that I feel really pinpointed what we talked about, some things that pertain to me individually, and it could pertain to others. Maybe this will help them so they can actually get up off their ass and stop procrastinating. So right in the top left-hand corner, obviously it says daily practices. Big reminder, speak these daily into existence. I shall read daily. I will pray daily. I will meditate daily. I shall stretch daily. I shall prep defenses daily. And the last thing that I think is something that we really need to hear, not just think it, not just, kind of cultivate it, really speaking into existence, really feel it, and believe that this is the thing that needs to happen and needs to persist. Unity within the community. Without it, we will perish. Okay, I think that the biggest reason why we don't speak these words is for several different reasons. The main reason is because that will actually entail that the reason we're in this low vibrational frequency that we've been in for almost 600 years is because we don't believe that uniting will actually solve our solutions. And that's something that is very hard or present currently within the Black community. Thank you, guys. I brainstorm regularly, so I have to always keep writing. In the top right hand corner, I wrote something that really persists to my women, my queens, and I want to focus my message primarily on my queens of what we need to do to sit here and persist through the problems that we usually are faced with daily. To continuously remain humble while accepting endless knowledge is the ultimate equivalence to peace. My divine right to rule lies not within tyranny, but within uniting my melanated people. I must represent the true divine spirit to have the right to deem others against spirit itself. The first true divinity of this realm can lead it to righteousness or chaos. Be the representation we desire and need. And the one that I felt like resonated with me the most was the last one. Mainly because that's something that we've really been experiencing. Thank you, guys. I be feeling like I'm smart, but then I be feeling like I'm dumb when I sit here and hear other people. But that really resonated with me, and I wanted to make sure that I wrote it down so I could speak it on this live. And I'm really appreciative that you pick me almost every single time that you go live. That's something that I always have to recognize. But we have to be the representation that we not only desire, say that we want, but we need. We can't be the hoes, you know what I'm saying, walking around doing the thotty bop ass shit, and then think that we're gonna get approached like a queen. You have to be the representation that you require. You have to be the representation that you desire. It's not okay for us to contradict ourselves daily in and out, because I was heavy on this shit. I'm a real ass bitch. I'm a hood ass. You can feel it in my, you know what I'm saying? That shit roll off my tongue. That, you know what I'm saying? But I had to really cleanse my whole entire playlist, taking out all the music. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Sexy Red. If anybody know who Sexy Red is, which I'm pretty sure at least one person know who Sexy Red is, she is stone cold with the ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't really because she probably wants to be like that, but that's the way that we've been perceived for a long amount of time. That's the way that we have, in a weird way, taken our power back from the men that really, you know, tried to put us in this box. You know, you ain't nothing but bitches and hoes anyway. So we use that now in a reference of a term of endearment. Is that endearment? No. When you really think about it logically, no, it's not. And we can't sit here and keep trying to think speaking these words is going to give us the affirmations that we desire so heavenly, you know. So I really wanted to make sure that I spoke about that. In regards to the clothing that we wear, it's not so much about us showing skin, because we have to think back. We were barely ever wearing clothing, whether we were on the continent itself because we didn't need to, or anywhere else. And we weren't over sexualized by our men, by our partners, by our children, none of that foolery. But the reason why we are in a state of over sexualization currently is not only because of the impact from that opposite weird race, but because of the mindset that we have. We also try to give out this type of energy that is overly sexual. So you can't give out this very, very erotic energy that the whole entire room can feel, you know, because you know what it's like going into a party, seeing these girls literally humping and grinding on each other. You can't say that you weren't trying to give out this type of vibration. Okay, that doesn't give any excuse to some for any stranger or somebody, you know, to grope on you or anything like that. But you have to be realistic. You cannot sit here and contradict yourself, and that's something that we've made regular. It's okay for me to do all this thought ass shit. I can tell this nigga that I don't want to sit here and fuck with him or none of that shit unless he paying all my motherfucking bills. And in the same breath, we will say that it's completely disrespectful for this man to say, well, shit, if I'm paying all your motherfucking bills, bitch, you better be giving up some cat. You know, it's too many, it's double standards that make no sense. And then it's contradictions that we use to back them up. It's foolery. You know what I'm saying? Y'all laughing, but y'all know I'm speaking it. Y'all know I'm selling it. Y'all know I'm saying it, baby. Y'all know I'm saying it. I'm selling it. But it's just like we gotta be every single thing that we want to desire. All the representation that we want, that we need, we gotta represent that ourselves. We can't be thinking that it's going to happen. Our children are just going to magically think, yeah, I'm going to be the next architect. I'm going to sit here and end world hunger. And you're not doing nothing to implement that. You're not showcasing that he can implement that or she can implement that. You know, you just have to be the representation that you desire. And I was just hoping, I'm so happy I'm able to get this message across. I was just praying and hoping that I really was able to show you guys this board. And yes, I have this board in my bedroom. Knowledge is right there asleep. I have this board in my bedroom, and I have a board in my son's room. I'll show you that really quickly, just to give you guys a hint of how we really run this household. Like, day in, every single day, when we wake up, those are his short everyday words. And I actually changed that list, you know, for words that he can say, you know, a little easier, because he'll be 3 soon. Daily schedule that I follow to a T for him, seriously. And those are his daily affirmations. Okay. We can't sit here and try to make it seem like things are just going to happen out of the blue. We have to be practicing, really rehearsing, implementing this stuff day in and day out, just like they sat here and programmed us day in and day out going to this stupid ass school that is really the next prison reform. We have to understand that we got to make our house this home that we feel and or swear it needs to be so sacred. You know, like, we can't be sitting here thinking that change is just going to come out of the fucking sky. Like, that's not realistic, you know? But that was the only thing that I really wanted to touch base on. I really appreciate everything that you're saying about our kings, and we know what needs to happen with them. But because melanated women specifically don't really get their ass nailed to the wall like we really should be, I have taken that initiative mainly within this transformation that I'm going towards to really bring about the lack of accountability we take for our faults. You know, our lack of accountability that we take for the neglecting of our children. We swear we love, honor, respect our children, but we don't speak light into them daily. We don't feed them correctly. We don't have routines for them to actually get a gist of how they're supposed to be running their life so they can have some type of basis, so they can have some type of structure. We talk about these things all the time, but it be crickets. Crickets as soon as you ask, well, what do you do? Do you read to him every day? Do you speak to him every day? Not yell at him. Not tell him what to do. Are you speaking with him? Are you trying to get an understanding why he's acting this way? We've been taught unhealthy things to continuously do in a pattern that then became our daily routine, to where we don't think that it's anything wrong with it. And that's not realistic. Just because, and I just had an argument with my grandmother about this, actually, sadly, just because something was practiced for a very long time doesn't mean that it's the right way to do things. Because we could apply that same narrative to slavery. I spoke with her specifically about us having this thought process that needs to be erased about going to the grocery store. You know, really be living self-sufficient, how I was talking about having a homestead and buying all these acres of land. Hell, I could actually do that in her backyard. Like, that's how big it is. It's crazy how big that fucking piece of land is. But she is not open to that at all. Literally argued with me about that, which I didn't understand, you know, but this narrative applies to really the matrix. Some of our family members are the agents working against us. Some of our friends are the agents that are people that do not want to be unplugged, are not ready to be unplugged. And it's hard. It's very hard because you don't want to feel like you're supposed to sacrifice any of these people at all, you know. But the reality is everybody's not going to come with us. Everybody that's your brother ain't your brother. Everybody that look like you ain't you. And that's something that I've also come to a realization about, because some of these things that I'm speaking within the community, hopefully it wouldn't be going over their heads. Hopefully they listening to what I'm saying, you know, but it could always be a few apples in a bunch. Always can. The knowledge is never ending. And me being humble enough to sit here and experience this, getting my wonderful gems from you, others in the comments, it brings forth the humbleization that I always recommend to anybody. You know, some people were saying that we don't need to be humble, that's low vibrational. We should be. At least from my perspective, let me say that. From my perspective, we should be. It's no problem in humbling anybody, because we don't, unless we were here since the dawn of time, you know, and I mean your spirit, literally, where you saw it in each and every life form and life experience. You can't say that you know everything. my perspective, always. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be open to the knowledge that we can experience many different things and learn and or unlearn things that we possibly may have known or did not know. But that was the main thing that I wanted to drop, guys. I appreciate all the comments.
I appreciate you tapping in, Queen.
Always, baby, always. I'm always here, every single live.
For sure. I appreciate you. Love. Have a good night, all right?
You too. Peace, peace, y'all.
All right, Queen. All right, so boom. Powerful, powerful, powerful as always. I appreciate you for tapping in as always, Queen. Let me see, man. Let me see what's going on real quick up in these questions real quick. Let me see. But I keep yarning to come back to your page, but I get sick every single time. Listen, that's the entities that are attached to you. They making you sick, man. Let's see. Do you have any specific fruit recommendations for a first-time faster? All fruit, melons, berries, seeded grapes. Melons, berries, seeded grapes, mangoes. Yeah. I pray I answered your question. Let me see, man. I'm going to answer a few more questions. I'm going to add one more person. And then we're going to get up out of here, y'all, all right? Somebody asked, what can we do to unlock the 95% of our DNA? One of the things that you can do is cleanse. You can cleanse, you can fast, you can eat correctly, you can meditate. Yeah, that is one of the main things that you can most definitely do to unlock 95% of your DNA, or to attempt to unlock 95% of your DNA. That's most definitely what you can do. Although there is poison everywhere, in the air, the water, it's everywhere. So I'm not going to say it's impossible to unlock 95% of your DNA, but it is going to be a challenge. But to unlock the DNA that is able to unlock while we're being governed under this program and toxic system, the best thing for you to do is eat correctly. Eat as close to nature and Mother Nature as possible. Meditate, and keep the vibrations high. Keep the vibrations high, man. I pray I answered your question. Let me see. Somebody asked, would you date someone who needs guidance, or do you expect someone to already have it together spiritually? I don't expect anything from anyone but to be themselves. I'm going to say that again. I do not expect anything from anyone but to be themselves. Would I date someone that needs guidance? Of course, 100%. That's like me, that's like me not having students, because they need, what I'm saying? Like, nah, of course I would most definitely date, be with somebody that needs guidance for sure. The thing is that the difference between, what I would date, or well, not what I would date, but who I would date based on guidance, is if that person wants the guidance. If that person not just needs the guidance, but do they truly want the guidance? And what I mean by truly want the guidance is, are they going to implement the knowledge and the suggestions that I have to become their better self? You know what I'm saying? To become their higher self. Especially as you being my woman. If I'm your man, and I love you, you should already know that whatever that come out my mouth is for the greater good of yourself. You know what I'm saying? As iron sharpens iron, as one hand washes another, man sharpens man. So it'll be uncivilized if I do not have a queen, a goddess next to me, not behind me, not in front of me, but a goddess next to me that is not implementing the things that I teach, and or that is able to teach me certain things as well. Again, I'm a student and the observer. Okay, so even with my queen, I'm sure with my queen, whoever I tend to date, she can give me guidance as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, to answer your question, I would most definitely date someone, you know, that may need guidance. But it's just all about if they're going to implement the knowledge and the wisdom that is bestowed upon me to implement and to impute into that being, you know? So yeah, 100%, man. Shit, we all need guidance. Shit, I still need guidance in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. Somebody asked, do you think you gonna make a YouTube video talking about time? I wanted to know if you really make the video. Oh, I'll make the video for sure. I'll make the video about time. Y'all want me to dive into time, man. Listen, if I dive into time, yo, your whole mind to be fucked. Your whole mind will be fucked. But yeah, I'm gonna do it, y'all. Just be patient with me. I'm gonna do it, man. You know, the thing is this, right? I like this live, I could have spoke about time. But it's like I prepared 2 hours before my live, and while I'm preparing 2 hours before my live, I'm meditating. I'm doing yoga. I'm being one. You know what I'm saying? And literally 30 minutes before my live, or 30 minutes before I even go on here, the subject or what hits me comes on, and that's when I come on and just speak. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna do a live about time though. I got you, man. I got you. Don't you think the mother should not be an agent to their children no longer? I mean, well, okay, so your question was, do I think that mothers should not be agents towards their children any longer? I do, yeah, of course, but the thing is that in this matrix, agents don't even know that they agents. Majority of the time, agents don't even know that they're agents. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's so programmed and indoctrinated that we are. Like agents don't even be knowing that they agents. They just living the life that they've been programmed to live. So although yeah, we can agree that okay, yeah, you know, we need to change things up and the agents need to wake up and et cetera, but you can't wake somebody up that don't even think that they're asleep. You cannot wake somebody up that does not even know that they are asleep. So I pray I answered your question. Let's see, man. Let's see. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and I'm going to ask somebody in here, and then we're going to get up out of here, y'all. Somebody asked, they say we attract who we are. Do you agree with that? I agree. I agree to a certain extent. I wouldn't say necessarily who we fully are, but probably it's probably like certain things that we may need to heal from, or we may need to do shadow work from. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna keep it going like I always say when it comes to shadow work. You know what I'm saying? And having the thought, okay, why am I reacting or why am I responding like this? Like, you know, some people just like it's some cases, some people just got you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it against you as you like. Some people just got you fucked up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I pray I answered your question. But look, I'm finna ask somebody else in here, then we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. All right. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Scroll down and boom. Earth Angel, Magical Melanated Monday. You raised your hand, come on to the front of the class. We finna dive in and get up out of here, Shani. You feel me? Let's see what's popping.
For real, friend, while I'm driving.
Oh, hey, listen, a real soldier.
I've been pressed at the airport all day to get on. And then, of course, it's like while I'm driving home. How y'all doing?
What's popping, Queen?
Nothing much. I'm not even ready. I know you said come to class prepared, but
you
look
gotta,
now.
You know what I'm saying?
I done been at work all day.
Yeah.
DFW Airport. So catch me next time when I'm like not driving.
Yeah, for sure. I got you, Queen. I appreciate you for tapping in, though.
Of course. Bye, y'all.
All right. All right, let's see. Let's add somebody else up in here, then we're going to get up out of here, y'all. Let's see real quick. Let me scroll down. Boom, boom, boom. So we got, who is this? Money Miles. You raised your hand. Come on to the front of the class. Let's see what's popping real quick, man.
Yo.
I
didn't even know you added me.
Yeah, man. You know, so a soldier sleeps with his boots on. If you already
know it.
Gotta get ready.
Yeah. See, my little brother, he sent me a live because he was just on here retros. So I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
let me hop on here, man. But
For sure.
shit, bro, I've been following you for a minute, bro. You know, when you was cooking the vegan food and
Yeah,
everything, bro. I've been seeing what you be doing, bro. And
yeah,
it ain't too many men, you know what I'm saying, to even have the confidence or security to get on the platform and just speak that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
up to you, bro, for sure. But
Thank you.
I came on here because I just got home from work, but I was watching your live when I was at work, and you was talking about the black woman being God, and then like later on, you kind of expanded on that. It was basically saying it's the man and the woman that's God. And while I was listening to it, that's why I wanted to like say, like I would have joined in right when you said that. Like in my mind, right, you know, you got your conscious mind, you got your subconscious mind, you got the spirit world, you got the physical world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you know, the subconscious, that's the spiritual, that's the feminine energy, that's the 90%. And then you got the masculine energy, the you know what I'm saying, the physical world, that's the 10%. So to me, the black woman is 90% of God, you know. And to be whole with God, you know, you got to have that masculine energy with you. It's a balance. So I mean, that's really just something I want to come on here and talk about, because I be saying that on my live. Like I go live on my page here and there, and I spit gems. So when you was talking about God, you know, black woman being God, I just definitely want to touch on that, because I'm here for that. Like I
Yeah.
believe the black woman is definitely the first manifestation of God. You know what I'm saying? There would be no man without a woman. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I really just wanted to give you flowers, bro. You be talking your shit, bro.
For sure.
You know
I
what I'm
appreciate.
saying?
Yeah. I appreciate you, God, for tapping
So
in.
for sure.
For
Yeah, man. But
sure.
I ain't really got no question or nothing, man. You know, just stay blessed. I know you probably finna get off after this, so you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep
For
doing what
sure.
you're
I
doing.
appreciate you, God, man. I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man.
For sure, God. All right.
All right. All right, y'all. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. Should I add one more person in here? Let me see. Should I add one more person? All right, look, I'm gonna add one more person and then we go, y'all. All right. I'm gonna add one more person and then we go. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. Boom. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. Boom. All right. So Empress 888. You raised your hand. Did I just add you in here? I don't even know. Y'all just be coming in. Let me see. Did I Okay, there she go.
Hi, peace,
Hey,
y'all.
what's poppin',
Sorry, I'm
Queen?
French, so I had a bad English, but I hope you're gonna understand what I gotta say.
What's up? Talk
So,
to her.
I wanted to talk to all the mothers in here, just to encourage you to homeschool your kids. You know, like it's I for real think it's the best thing that we can do for our kids, and yeah, that's it. And I know in America that you live in a different reality. Like I'm West Indian, so I'm living in the Zion. I was born in a Rastafarian family. You know, I've been vegan since birth, but for my kids, I knew that one day I was going to take them out of the school. You know, out of Babylon. You know, and I didn't know when, and I didn't know how I was going to do it, because I was scared. I was a little scared of taking them out of the society, you know. I'm sorry, I hope you understand. But since the COVID-19, you know, I just took them, homeschool them at home, take them to the river every day. And I am so grateful, because I am learning so much from them since they at home, you know. So that's what I wanted to say, because I think letting our child in their school is really bad. Bad for them, bad for their spirit, bad for their how to say this, emotional stability, you know. So if you're thinking about it, do it. Don't be scared. It's gonna be okay. You got it. They got it. They're smart. So that's it. A little gardening, a little walking, and it's gonna be okay. So that's what I wanted to say.
I love it.
And don't forget that God is always here with you. Don't even doubt him. I'm sorry. So that's it. I wanted to share an experience, the most beautiful experience that I've been through. It was last year. I was with my kid. We was walking in the Zion, like there was just a road. And before going out, I was telling them that, Mommy, don't feel it. I don't feel like going out today. I don't know why. But then understand that, I don't know how to say this. The gut feeling, I had a gut feeling, but we went out and we went out, we was walking, and then we saw a car. We were going to cross the road, and I saw a car that didn't stop to let us cross the road. And I was like, damn, it was, he almost ran us on. I don't know how to say it, but voilà. And voila, I said voila. Sorry. And we were walking a few miles after, and then I saw a car just in front of me. A man was riding his car, and he just took a turn on the right, and then he ran on us, like he ran on us. And I think that I thought that I was dead, that my kids were dead, and then I left my body, like literally, like I left my body, and I saw my son in my dead house. He was telling me, "It's okay, Mommy, don't worry, it's okay, go back," and then I open my eyes and I don't see anything, like black, anything. And then I am scrolling. I don't know how to say it. Scrolling on the floor to looking at my babies. I have two children. And then I touch the floor, and then I'm touching my daughter, and I asking her, "How are you? Is it okay?" She tell me, "It's okay, Mommy. Don't worry, it's okay." And then I'm looking for my kid, my son, and he was, I don't know how to talk about miles in English, like maybe 30 feet away, feet, I don't know. And he was laying on the floor, and I came to him. I said, "Baby, how are you?" He told me exactly the same thing that he was telling me when I wasn't in my body. "It's okay, Mommy. You came back. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't cry. I'm here." And then the police came, and the ambulance, and we are leaving. We are here, And then in that day, I how to say this? I understand that God is here with us, He's talking to us like anytime, every time, every second, We just got to be aware of it and trust Him. So, yeah, that's my experience. And yeah, it was amazing. Some people call me crazy because it was such a traumatic experience, but it was amazing, like the most beautiful experience of my life. Yeah, my son has been in a wheelchair for 2 months, but it's okay now. He's working, everything's good. So that's all. I give thanks to the Most High. So that's it.
Queen, I appreciate you for sharing your story, Queen, and your
Thank
experience.
you.
Thank you. Have a beautiful night.
Sorry?
That was a beautiful exchange, a beautiful experience, a powerful experience as well, personally. But yeah, I give honor and thanks to the powers that be. We about to go on and get up out of here, y'all. I know y'all ready to get up out of here, ready to go on and knock out. So of course, y'all know how I like to leave, man. I like to leave with prayer, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I want to give honor and thanks to the powers that be, that have given me the ability to obtain the knowledge that I have, to convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only teach myself, but the people, places, and things around me. Also send that same energy out to the beings that is on this live and that will watch this live, this exchange, to have the ability to obtain this knowledge and to convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only teach their self, but the people, places, and things around them. I want to give honor and thanks to the powers that be, that have connected each and every last being on this live and that will watch this live, because we all understand that what certain things that are said are meant for someone. So I give honor and thanks, and I speak life and power into the powers that be. Ashe, Ashe-O, amen. And for all the above that you subscribe to. I have one more thing to say before I leave. I come as I am. I am who I am. Who I am not, I will never be. Love me for me, or don't love me at all. I leave as I come.